that means he will almost certainly have to fall back on his qualify. Oh, it is Colwitt. He is around. Reagan misses him. Caution waves.
Get ready. 4 tires. Get ready.
Black car, second in line.
We talked about how important this was. This was the move that could get you into the Daytona 500. Michael McDowell put a big spin on him, and then the 7 car behind Regan Smith had nowhere to go and got into the back of the 98 and turned him. That right there shows you that closing rate and how important that pass was.
As this unfolded, David Reagan may have gotten just a piece of him going by down on the apron. Reagan right there.
And we saw Brian Scott got a little bit of damage or contact that sent him spinning also.
Roof flaps did their job. He saw that thing get up on 2 wheels there a little bit, and that right roof flap pushed it right back down on the ground.
I don't think Regan actually got into him. I think he just got into a very vulnerable position, turned in. Right there in that transition, the cars get very light, and just a little bit of that air coming from Regan Smith's car just turned the 98 right around.
Jeff, it looked like he kind of threw it in the corner like he was going to make a move, and it just got out from under him.
And, you know, this is
one car length. That's the difference. Chevy versus Ford. Spinning goes Brian Scott to the infield, but Dale Earnhardt in a row. Tough break for the rookie from Idaho. In the 500 there. Let's have a look at down on the inside toward the back of that group.
Wow.
Around goes Brian Scott.
Boy, that didn't take much at all. We saw Michael McDowell drop down to the inside, actually trying to help out Brian Scott, and it just brought that car around in a hurry.
I just think, Jeff, it just shows how much on edge these cars are. They get in traffic and the air gets to moving around. You're just so. Whoa, baby.
Bush to block, down to the bottom, up to the top. Bush to block.
No. Blocking. Yeah.
Trash heap.
Fellas, we're enough. Grass at 2.
What a mess.
Got wild. Let's have a look.
Now, this is just a sign of how bad everybody wants to win this race. Jamie McMurray, great restrictor plate driver. He gets a good run, but he doesn't quite get there, and then he moves up to block the 48, who has a good run coming on the outside. They make contact, and here's the results of that.
Kurt Busch just went right through there in a shower of sparks. Here are the 3 most badly damaged cars. And Danica Patrick.
You can see where Jimmy Johnson just started to get a bumper to the rear bumper or the quarter panel of the 1.
Man, look at that 20 car go up under the back of the Martin Truex car. Just lifted it off the ground.
Let's have a look from the Goodyear blimp at the overlap between the 1 and 48 as they come through the tri-oval here. So there is Jimmy Johnson, 3rd in line.
You're going to see the number 1 of Jamie McMurray getting a big run here. He's got a little bit more of a gap to the 48 than I think he'd like. He tried to make the move. Kyle closed the door. He comes up. He knows if he gets in front of Jimmy Johnson, that's going to be the push that he needs to get by the 18. Unfortunately, he was just a little late getting there, and then they make contact and turn Jimmy all the way around, and then he gets hit from behind.
Well, McMurray had to, I mean, when the 18 was so far out in front, McMurray had this incredible run, and he was coming up on the back of Kyle Busch in the 18, but he didn't have anywhere to go, and here comes Jimmy Johnson. He's got to run on McMurray, and he doesn't have anywhere to go, and they bottle up and wreck.
Now look at Kurt Busch in the 41. He's going to get a lot of damage, but he is able to continue on and finish 3rd.
Wow.
Behind Kyle Busch and McMurray.
I guess the question will be on the 41, is that repairable damage? Will they have to go to a backup car? Because he's certainly going to get a good starting position if he finishes 4th.
I think the right side of that car is pretty torn up. I'm not sure they can fix that.
We certainly know they can't fix any of these cars.
No. The 20 car, watch him go up on the back of the 78.